an app for your phone that could potentially save your life.
Yeah, it's true. Good evening. Thanks for being with us for 2 News at 10. An officer-involved shooting early this morning in Sunset apparently triggered a 911 call to police, but it's how it happened that really is the story here tonight.
We now know that a fight between a husband and wife was underway when the woman's cell phone was smashed by her husband. That damage triggered a call to 911 from that home. So how exactly did that happen?
Well, Heidi Hatch looks into the technology for us tonight.
In the early morning hours, Sunset police say a married couple got into a verbal argument. At some point, the yelling escalated. The woman's cell phone was rendered useless, or so they likely thought.
Sometime during that argument, our suspect broke the phone or smashed the phone, and that generated an automatic 911 call, due to that phone being connected through some sort of an alarm system.
The argument continued as Clearfield dispatchers were tracing the call.
Clearfield tried to call back into the home, but only got static because the phone was broken. So.
Not knowing if the call was an accident or emergency, an officer responded. He was met at this home by a man holding a gun.
And he pointed that weapon in the direction of the officer, and the officer shot him.
No one will ever know what would have happened if the officer had not shown up. What we do know is this. A cell phone damaged, likely in an effort to stop a call, made one despite the effort.
Delighted to hear about it, and in fact, we've had a lot of folks that it's helped out.
My 911 founder, Larry Hurwitz, came up with an app that will make an emergency call for you if your smartphone registers a predetermined G-force. He says a family in Canada downloaded the app and were glad they did after they were involved in a serious car crash.
I happened to have saved two family lives.
The app was created with multiple uses, from making 911 calls in case of a crash to impacts when the user falls from a motorcycle, bike, or skis. It can also be used by the elderly in case of a fall. The app is not just for when emergencies happen, but can also be used to alert you in case of an emergency like a tornado or other disaster.
I was very upset about what had happened with the folks in Katrina, and they hadn't been, in my opinion, hadn't been alerted adequately.
All right, now, the app can be programmed for any or all types of these situations. You can download My 911 for a monthly or an annual fee.
And if you drop your phone, they do have protection so you don't accidentally call 911. The phone will screech and vibrate for 5 seconds, giving you a chance to stop that call.
Well, Provo police